Hey guys, Video Fletcher, and we're on Starcraft, but the video's not about Starcraft, so don't worry. If Starcraft isn't your thing, then if listening to me is your thing or listening to channels is your thing, then you might like this video. What I'm trying to do with my channel is somewhat get to the point with one of those channels where you don't have to put the game in the title, because I don't know about you, but titles get me interested in videos, and if I have to start every single video with Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm or Gears of War Judgment tips blah blah blah, that's not actually what the video is about. I want the title of the video to actually be what the video is about, if you get me. Like, sometimes when I do Gears of War commentary, I won't even mention the game, I'll just talk about anything. But, you know, somebody that wants to know about the topic I've been talking about won't actually click on the video because they'll say Gears and be put off by it. The same way, lots and lots of people will have been put off by seeing Starcraft in the thumbnail. Do I blame them? No, but hopefully, bit by bit, I can earn their trust by sort of providing content that they like. So, the content that I like is the content that I'll produce, and hopefully I'll find a following that like that as well. I am the barcode, by the way. The name is a joke. You can see the last one is an L, because I did the barcode incorrectly on purpose, because, well, I thought it was humorous because I'm only in Platinum League and I've got a barcode name, so I thought it was funny. So, just to point out, this is a TVZ, my worst matchup. I hate playing Terran, so we'll flick it to my camera and I'll kind of skip it around and show you what's happening. But right, the title of the video, as I say, I'm trying to earn people's trust and say, you know, what do people enjoy. Now, personally, I think this is quite an interesting topic, and something that, being on the internet for a long period of time now, I've really begun to actually like, this is an odd way of saying it, but I feel like I'm actually on the internet now. Like, for a large period of time, I'd browse like Sky Sports, watch some YouTube, and then play some games. I didn't really like involve myself in any communities or read any cool sites or find any other people that I like to listen to. For me personally, I don't know how many other people are like this, but I'm a really big listener. I'm not a great talker, which may sound crazy because I'm do these type of videos, but I'm not a great talker. I'm not like some social weird guy, but I just prefer to listen to people. I find people interesting. I like to listen, try to help people's problems out. That's the type of person that I am. Probably why I started doing tips, and I have no idea why the frames keep dropping. God only knows. Stupid freaking hard drive. Every time some animation pops up, it's probably because I haven't played Starcraft today, so all the animations are loading for the first time. That tends to happen. So, yeah. What do I enjoy? I'm a listener. I enjoy listening to people, so as I began to watch more and more YouTube, and this is only recently, I never subscribed to anyone. I thought, you know, I like games, I like posting games, but I don't really like people talking about games. And why the fuck is it lagging? Every time I talk about games, every time I look up games, sorry, all the people that do game videos only talk about the game. So I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. When I'm, you know, I know what the game is like. I'm pretty good at Gears of War. I like Gears of War, but I don't want to look and watch somebody also talk about Gears of War, so I don't watch gaming videos. Some people have gaming channels and only watch gaming videos and comment on gaming videos, and you know, that's how it goes. However, I've personally found two things that I really enjoy and certain channels that I really enjoy, okay? So, the links will be below to them. You can tell them Video Fletcher sent me or whatever. So, I don't own a motorcycle, okay? I have no intention to ever own a motorcycle. None of my friends own motorcycles, but for some odd reason, I watch motorcycle vlogs. Now, some people may not know what that is. It's basically as it sounds. It's people that drive around their local towns or their cities doing motorcycle vlogs with a head cam, so you'll be able to see where they're turning, where they're looking, what's happening. I'm just doing a standard expand. I saw a lot of Zerg, a lot of Marines, so yeah, but I was preparing a little bit. Yeah, so I was doing some motorcycle vlogs, and I was watching them, sorry, and I was thinking, I don't own a motorcycle, why do I enjoy these? It's this really weird feeling, like, it's the same way I got into Starcraft. I didn't own the game, I just watched Starcraft for like 4 months straight. I watched Starcraft, a lot of Starcraft, and, you know, I then bought the game after 4 months, and I thought to myself, I wonder, it's an interesting topic, like, people enjoy stuff for no reason. Like, on a personal level, somebody may really enjoy fish and chips, somebody may hate that and really like curry, you know, blah blah blah, it's all personal taste. And I think it's fascinating, I think people are fascinating, and it's an interesting topic. It scans what I'm up to. So yeah, motorcycle vlogs. The most recent one I watched was a guy saying why you should buy a motorcycle. I never intend to buy a motorcycle, but I watched the video because for some god knows reason, I really enjoy it. He was driving around Taiwan, and you know, he was talking about, you know, people. He was getting. I've watched road rage ones where people rage, you know, where they've been cut up by a car on the lane and stuff like that. And I just thought it was a really interesting topic. The links will be below if anyone wants to check them out. This is just merely a discussion, just to say, what do you enjoy? I like reading comments, I like listening to people, so please tell me if there's any sort of weird thing that you like to watch on the internet or do that nobody else really grasps, or you wouldn't think about. You like, say you're a mad sports freak, but you watch, I don't know, people doing, I don't know, painting or something. Not that that's that crazy, but you know, something that they might not expect of you. So nobody would expect me to sit and watch motorcycle vlogs, but I do. And I sent it to a mate recently, and I just linked him to it. And like half an hour later, and I was like, "Are you there?" And he's like, "Yeah." He was like, "I'm really enjoying these. These are really relaxing, and they are really relaxing." Getting a spire here. But I don't know why they just were so relaxing. So that's the first thing that it might introduce you to a genre. I'm going to look around, keep my eyes peeled, because maybe there's some other people that do sort of vlogs with head cameras, maybe like skating vlogs or something. I just like the way the scenery is always changing. You can see where they're looking, they're discussing things, but at the same time they're keeping the concentration on the road, you know, so they don't get injured or, you know, actually drive safely, or ride safely, should I say. So I just thought that was an interesting point. Now, also, I don't like fake people. I really don't like fake people. So for me, finding the right person to watch a vlog about is a hard thing. I've watched a lot of vlogs, and a lot of people I instantly click off. For one, if they haven't got a very good voice, I know I don't really have a good voice at all, but if they've got bad mic quality or something instantly puts me off, then, you know, I won't watch them, which is probably a bit ignorant of me, but honestly, I like good mic quality and stuff, and a good voice always helps. And I came across this guy, and he does slogs. Now, what is a slog? You may ask. So far, I've introduced you to bike vlogs and slogs. A slog is a smoking vlog. I don't smoke. But this, look at this, he got caught on the watchtower. I'm ready for you, boy. I'm ready for you, boy. I wasn't ready for you. There we go. Yeah, so boom, it goes down. So a slog, it's just this guy, and he's a really honest guy. He even talks in his videos about, you know, how at the end of his videos he says, you know, I love my fans, I love my subscribers, and he says, I mean that truly, and I believe him. You know, there are a lot of people that will tell them that they enjoy listening to the subscribers, but they don't give two shits. They just want the views and want the money, and they see it as an easy cash grab. Get some people to like your brand, make some money, hey ho. Well, this guy, he strikes me as a really honest guy. One of his videos, he ended up crying because he was talking about a load of shit that happened in his life, and you know, if a guy shows emotion like that, obviously you could fake it, but you know, dealing with people, you know when people are fake, and he was a really cool guy. So a slog is just him. He sits on his front porch, he smokes away, targeting home with his stim. He smokes away and just talks about life. And You know, I don't watch all his videos, I'm not going to confess to, but sometimes on YouTube I'll be ready just to chill for an hour. I might watch, you know, I might watch one day and really enjoy for the 25 minutes he talks and chats, and I might not watch them for a week, but then when I'm in the mood for them I might catch back up on all his videos and watch 5 in a row. So that's the way I watch YouTube. I might not watch it all at once, but eventually I'll end up catching up when I'm bored, because YouTube's a really good time killer and the internet is as well. So yeah, we have slogs and motorcycle vlogs. This guy, okay. Terran, honestly, it winds me up. These games get so ridiculous when they have this much production and he's only on 2 base and I'm fully saturated 3 base. Yeah. So the idea was, okay, that in this game I baneling busted him, destroy his front, and there we go. That should be that. But he's got a lot of marauders, and marauders are really tanky. He's also got a lot of walls, so I'm gonna have to use a lot of my banelings just to get in through the wall. And then when I fly my muters in, which is like the main chunk of my army, he's actually got so many turrets that I can't actually do that much damage. So yeah, we'll have to see what this does. But yeah, I just wanted to just kind of introduce you to something, because maybe you can introduce me to something, because I'm always open to listening to people and doing new things and trying new things and, you know, watching new things or whatever. So if you want to introduce me to anything, say, you know, you should watch this guy or you should watch her or something. Honestly, I'm open to anything. I've watched there was I can't think of a name, but there's no reason why I would like this person. I can't even remember the topic, it's completely gone. But I ended up watching her for ages because it was interesting. I like listening to people. So vlogs, slogs, stuff like that is my thing. Maybe I'll introduce you to something else in another topic. I don't know. I can't even remember this replay, but yeah, this is where it gets really ridiculous, okay? So mines, for like, oh god, honestly, mines are like the bane of my existence. He even cancelled that. I actually thought I killed that. That's depressing. So this is what happens with Terran, right? This is why Terran winds me up. If you want to talk about the game for a little bit. This isn't a good game by me. This is a sloppy game. My mechanics are so bad at the moment with me playing League for ages. But, you know, look how many bases I've got. I know these aren't saturated, but they will be soon. But I have so much production. I have upgrades on the way. And this guy, I know he has better upgrades than me. That's something I do need to work on in my videos. But at the time, I was going for a big bus, so I didn't really need upgrades, really, to be honest. My upgrades are on my meters, I think. This is where Terran really winds me up. So, look at me rolling here, yeah? And I absolutely crush him. But mines are just so damn good. Like, they're just good. And you do all this damage and you think, yes, I have smashed him. He's got nothing. And then good Terrans, they'll drop a command center, they'll mine up, and you can't free harass with mines. It's just not possible. What happens is to get these to set off, basically, like, they fire at you, and then there's like a period where they can't fire. That's when you get detection and kill them. You send one ling in. One ling will this one here will shoot the one ling. So then you have to send in 2. And then this one will set off, and then you have to send in like 20 Zerglings to kill them all. And then he obviously knows you're trying to do that, and then he moves his army in front of it. So then you can't attack, because not only do you have to have enough to kill his army, but then enough to kill the mines before they blow up. So you can't do it, and then you think to yourself, I've just wasted 20 Zerglings to clear these mines, and it hasn't done anything. It's really, really hard to be cost effective against mines. I don't actually think you can, because they require no micro. You can burrow them and they will just target the middle. So if you have 100 banelings roll in, this will just go doosh and just shoot the one baneling, and it's just hard. I could beat Terran a lot more if I didn't get so frustrated. What annoys me is when I do all this damage, I'm 50 supply up, I'm droning up, and I go, this is what I'm like in my games. I'm like, I've just killed everything. I've been sniping his production. I've forced 6,000 turrets with meters, and the cheek of him, I'm literally like, the cheek of him, I'm like, he's getting another command center. He's mining from a 3rd base. He's got a massive army. And I'm just like, how is he doing this? And the thing that annoys me the most isn't the fact, like, look at this. Look, borrowed mines. I can't attack now. That's that attack over. These 2 mines and these 2 mines have stopped me attacking. It's just not possible to do it. Apologies for any stuttering lag as well. I haven't got my settings all set up and stuff like that. But, you know, whatever, the game's the mere background. And I'm like, look at him, he's taking a 4th base. And then they slowly crawl back into it. We call them the scrapyard Terrans. And they slowly crawl back into it, and you're thinking, oh my god, he's going to win. But that's not the thing that really annoys me. The thing that really, really annoys me about Terran is I know they're bad. I lose to bad Terrans all the time. I'm not saying I'm a good Zerg. I mean, come on, like, I haven't got good upgrades. Not that I'm really going for a Ling army. I haven't got this upgrade, you know. I haven't got any drones. I should be fully saturated now all over the place. I know I'm not a good Zerg, but I'm better than this Terran. And what annoys me is I'm thinking to myself, you have Medivacs and Widow Mines. If I was a Terran, all I would do is get 4 or 5 Widow Mines, boost a Medivac straight into here, and drop some Widow Mines into my drones. Then I have to pull all the drones, probably lose 20 drones, make an Overseer, get detection, send Zerglings to kill the mines. Hopefully the mines have not, they haven't reactivated by this point, because then they'll just shoot the Zerglings that are trying to kill them. It takes a lot of effort to kill a mine. Like you see here, that's 1 mine wasted now. And I think, right, that's 1 mine, but how do I deal with this one? I've got to go in again, and he's just making more and more. And I can tell he's bad because he's still got someone burrowed, and in the fights he doesn't burrow them. But they're just really scrappy fights, like that. Like, I wasn't planning to do anything with those Lings. Obviously, the Lings were never going to do anything. I just wanted to scout what his comp was. I was going to run in here, but, you know, whatever. I should have done thinking about it. But yeah, they just claw the way back. But what annoys me is like, they have all this utility. They have Medivacs that can speed. Like, they should definitely be abusing these, because Mutalisk can't catch them. And these are the fastest things in the game, Mutalisk. So I would just be like, oh, okay, Mutas are here. That's his main army. Get a Medivac, jump, drop him here. Because I think the way to win as Terran isn't to actually bother with his army. It's just keep forcing him to go and defend. Like these Mutas here. Look at that. And at this point, by the way, I have so much money banked up that I wanted to waste the Mutas. Like, this isn't me throwing them away. I just thought, oh, the fuck it. You know, they're dead, whatever. So I just flew him in there. Now I can make Ultras. I think I was tech into Ultras, yeah. But these Terrans, I know it's difficult with the mechanics of Terran to, like, do a lot of shit, because you have to use all the barracks and stuff. I know it is difficult. I've played Terran. But I never get harassed, and they slowly crawl their way back into it. Because, like, Infestors are useless now. You can't fungal. You can't fungal or anything. Like, it just doesn't work. And Marine Marauder Medivac was really hard to deal with anyway. And then you've got mines, and you just can't engage it. You just can't engage mines properly. So, like, what sort of army do I have now? Now, this is bad, I know. I have this massive army, yeah? But, like, look at that for an engagement. Like, I know it's piss poor, to put it frankly, on my part. But how many kills did these get? 2 and 2. Oh, this got 15 kills. That was probably the 15 Baneling hero, right? So he just burrowed it and it got 15 Baneling kills. Now, I've got 2-2 Ultras. These should be 5-3 at this point in the game. I'm not saying I'm a good player, but these Scrapyard Terrans, man. Like, I can tell he's bad because look at this. Look at all this energy in his command center. These should be mules. These should be mules here. Like, he should be muling. Like, he has no money. Drop some mules, fool. So at this point, the game's pretty much over. But what pisses me off is I know the game's over. What gets me angry is I know I could throw it at any point. Because one good Widowmine connection literally would kill all these Zerglings. Like 2 or 3 would kill all these Zerglings. And I've suddenly only got Ultras. And then Marauders, if my crowd will just shit on Ultras. So it's really hard to be cost effective at this point. So now I'm going to tech up to Broodlords. I think that's what I was doing. Yep, teching up to Broodlords with double Spire. Because I was thinking to myself, I was sat here and I was like, right, I've played for 27 minutes. I don't want to throw this and get angry, so I'm just going to chill back, drone up some more. Oh yeah, and meanwhile he did drop me, by the way. He did, no, didn't drop me. He will drop me though in the future. I was just checking there was no expansion here. But like, these ultras just get melted in big packs like that. And I know, I should have better upgrades, but I'm 4-2 now. I'm like getting there eventually. So I'm taking up to Broodlords, but I'm always on the edge of my seat as Zerg. It's a reactionary race, so this is the bit that I always find difficult, is when I know I've completely forgot to stop talking about the topic, but I'll link you. When I'm playing, I go Broodlord, and I always think to myself, if I make too many Broodlords, he's going to go Mass Viking, kill all my Broodlords, and I'm going to be left with Zergling tech versus 3-3 Marines, and that's just not going to go well. And then usually I think, oh shit, if that really happened, then I'd just go Ling Baneling and kill him. But with Mind, you can't go Ling Baneling, so it's really risky to go Broodlord, I think. It's something I'm not used to. So yeah, I made these all into Broodlords and didn't leave any for Corruptors because I had some supplied to make some, and I was pretty sure he wasn't making Vikings at this point. Like, I was pretty damn sure. This is what I do as Terran, because although I have a massive army, right, and I could go kill him, I have to defend this because this one drop will just end the game. I'd be doing this as Terran all day, every day. I'd just pick up my entire army, have a shit ton of Widow Mines defending, and just go Doom Drop, because it's difficult to deal with. I have to pull all this army back. Could I have just sent the Ultras? Probably not. I think the Ultras would have got destroyed by this. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but then again, look, he snipes the hive, and then all of a sudden I have to get a lair again if these spires get killed. This is what pisses me off about playing Terrans. I know the bad, because he should at all costs be killing these 2 spires. Like, he's got to kill these spires, and he just doesn't. How many does that get? 2 kills. I did bring detection with me this time, so it wasn't as bad. Ultra is pretty much the only thing I've managed to use to deal with Terran, and this game was winding me up because I was so scrappy. Like, I'm just not saturated on any bases. It was just winding me up, and I just wanted the game to be over. You see now he's equal in supply. This is where I go, oh my god. I was dropping banner hatches in his face. I was going, oh my god, he's going to come back from this. He's actually going to come back from this, and all he's made is Marine Marauder. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm losing everything. What I need to work on is just dropping, when I'm this far ahead, shit ton of static defense and just tacking up. And also, I think I do need to go Infester when I've got Broodlord, because with no ground army, it's so risky. But Infestors are just so bad. And I think he even kills this hatchery. The DPS is so absolutely ridiculous. And then all of a sudden, you know, I've got all this money, but I've got absolutely no production. And Broodlords are so slow, he can abuse me all day. And I'm like, look, I know he's got no money, but he's now ahead on supply. He was for a split second, and I'm like, I can't believe. It's not me raging at Terran, it's me personally. I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to throw this game. I have dominated him, I can't believe I'm going to throw it. And that's when I throw it, when I get pissed off. But this game, I was like, you know what? Just calm it. I was like, just drone up, relax, get another base here, drone up, take some gases. You can see I'm getting out all my frustrations in this game. Let's say another thing that annoys me. I have no gas right now, so I can't make any other tech units apart from Zerglings, and Zerglings at this point of the game are utterly useless. So when it gets to these scrapyard Terrans, and you get down to have in mind a load of gas, like all these gases are out here, these should be mining gas, you know, there's loads of mistakes, but when personally I've made a mistake and I run out of gas through my own fault, I'll admit, I'm like, he's just going to make Marine and win. Luckily this game though, I will spoil it, I end up winning because I just had a little bit too much for him within the Broodlords. Like, you can't deal with Broodlords. You can, if I have 2 Broodlords, 3 Broodlords, it'll just stim under them. But when you get this many, it's really difficult to fight. So you can see I'm being like so cautious. I'm like, right, this is my one attack because I've got no gas. I was like, don't mess this up. So here we go. Again, just trying to keep drawing up. I just need to. I do find Terran's really hard in the mid game to keep up with all the aggression that Zerg can do with macro and micro. But late game, I actually find Terran easier to play than I do Zerg. Zerg have all these bases, you've got to keep injecting, you've got to keep your drone count up, because each building you make deletes a drone, you know. So yeah. These Widow Mines, these like the only counter I've found is like Broodlord, because Broodlord sends out Broodlings, these things here, that get targeted by the Widow Mine. So yeah, I did bring Corruptors with me just in case he went Viking. I actually almost throw the game because I make all these into Broodlords, I think. I'll leave no room for Corruptors. But yeah, these scrapyard Terrans, man. Look at the cheek of him. He's building another command center. God almighty. All these Banelings. Tanked by those Marauders. My Corruptors were, and my Broodlords were 3-2. I did work on the air upgrades a lot this game, which was good for me. This was the point here. I made them into Broodlords. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept them. But yeah, we have the Scrapyard Terrans now. The Scrapyard Terrans that fight and fight and fight till the last breath. And, you know, sometimes it gives them the win. Because people like me, they bottle it under the pressure. They don't want to throw it after 37 minutes. Like you can see here, I've still got no gas. These aren't been gassed. There's 4 on here, only 1 on here. 3, 1, 1, 1. It's just bad play by me. But honestly, I just wanted this game over with. Luckily, this queen followed me and I could transfuse this Corruptor. Yeah, this is the bit. I was like, oh my god, if he kills these Corruptors, all these Broodlords are dead. But he was 2-0, I was 3-2, which was good. And also, I think about Terran, right? Their upgrades that like are together. So if you get weapon upgrades for tanks, it works for air, which I think is broken. If I get upgrades for my ground units, it doesn't go on my Broodlords. I have to spend so much more money on upgrades. Anyway, this guy gets mad, which is why I made my barcode name. Because he's like, you fucking barcode, try hard. He sent me a message afterwards saying like, my life's terrible, I should kill myself, why am I barcode and all this, and he doesn't understand, it's just a joke. Because for those that don't follow Starcraft, a barcode is somebody that's so good at the game, they play on like a Korean Grandmaster server, and they don't want people knowing, say, it's Flash, so Flash will play under a barcode. So when they get beat by him, they can't go, oh, Flash is doing this build, through looking in his match history. Yeah, they won't go, they won't go, Flash is doing this, and then in the next MLG, they can counter his builds because they know what he's been doing through looking at his build history. So they hide their name and don't tell them it's them. They just play under a barcode and play and play and play. And people try to go, oh, I wonder if that's Flash or, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm in Platinum League, which is like just not good at all. And I'm a barcode, and he's like, barcode person. I mean, come on. Yeah, so this is why I made the name, because it gets people rustled. Because every time you win, they might think that I'm some like Korean smurf that's just trolling, when really I'm just that bad. Your life is bad enough. It's like, it's really funny. This is why I made it, because I knew people will just get mad. Look at him, man, he's still mining. He just needs to leave the game. He's like, I'll just leave, and I'm just like, see ya. So yeah, that was the end of that game. Hopefully you enjoyed. Slogs and motorbike vlogs. Hopefully you'll check them out. We'll just wait till the end. He's like, don't kill yourself. And I'm like, why would I kill myself? There are other options. You see, he won't answer my question. I'm like, are you mad or something? There's no need to be mad. It was. I said to him, it was a good game. You don't need to be mad. We both played well, but he got mad. So there we have it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Slogs Vlogs, please, if you've stayed to the end, maybe a thumbs up. And drop a comment telling me what you personally like to do on the internet or in real life. Tell me something that might interest me. Like I say, I watch motorbike vlogs, but I'm not interested in motorbikes. So do you do anything really weird that people wouldn't expect? So just drop a comment or something. Peace.